In this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know to get comfortable with ThinkorSwim Web. We'll go over the layout, the charts, setting up a watch list, and how to place a trade on both stocks and options. If you're new to trading or looking to take your skills to the next level, you're in the right place. ThinkorSwim Web is a simpler and more intuitive version of the ThinkorSwim trading platform. It's a powerful platform designed for all levels of traders, offering a robust suite of tools and features to help you make informed decisions and grow your portfolio. Hi, my name is Gautam, and on this channel, I talk about the stock market and achieving financial freedom with the power of options trading. So if you enjoy content that can help you retire early and achieve financial freedom, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends and family if it would help them with their financial journey, and it also helps the channel grow. If you'd like a copy of my free ebook where I outline my top strategies, comment down below and I'll respond with a link to the ebook. Now let's jump in and get started. First, let's figure out how we're going to get to the web version of ThinkorSwim. So to do that, you can simply open your favorite browser and go to trade.thinkorswim.com. So I have that bookmark right here. So I'm just going to click on the bookmark. Again, it's trade.thinkorswim.com. Next, you're going to log in. And once you log in, this is going to be a main screen. Let's go over the features of the layout here. On the top of the page is the connection status. And as you can see, it's showing that it's connected right now and is showing us real-time data. Next, you have a search bar where you can enter the symbol of your favorite stock. Think of it like a shortcut to pull your favorite stock without actually going to the watch list down here. Or if you don't have a stock in the watch list, you can just enter the symbol right here and pull it up. Next, you have a clock right here that shows you when the market's going to open next. I'm recording this after hours. The market just closed on Friday, May 23rd. So it's showing us that because Monday is Memorial Day and it's a holiday, that the market's now going to open in 3 days. And this is the exact time when it's going to open. Next up, you have Schwab.com. ThinkorSwim is owned by Schwab.com, so we have a link to Schwab. There's an education tab, again on Schwab.com, where you can check out various articles and videos to help you learn more about trading. There's a notifications tab right here that shows you all the notifications. There's a feedback box right here. You can go ahead and input your comments and submit the feedback to their support team. Next, you have the support tab. If you have any questions or you'd like a chat with their support team, you can click on Start Chat. They also have the phone numbers in case you need to reach out to customer service. Then you have your profile right here. You can choose your choice of language. You can choose the default account. If you like the system to automatically log you out after a certain duration, then you can select that time right here. The refresh rate, I always like to leave it on real time, and that's the default selection anyway. The color mode, right now it's in the dark mode. You can toggle the switch and move it to the light mode. I prefer the dark mode, so I'm going to leave it as is. And if you like to log out of the system, you can always click the log out button and do that. Next, you have the account summary section right here on the top left-hand side. And you can click on this button to show your account balance or to hide your account balance. By default, your account is selected for live trading, but if you'd like to paper trade, you can click on the paper money tab right here, and it'll take you to the paper trades version of ThinkorSwim Web. Coming down here, you have the watch list section, and you can click on this up arrow if you'd like to view all your stocks with an easier view. When I trade, I generally click on the up arrow, and that way I can see all my stocks instead of having it down here, which is the default selection. If you'd like to create a new watch list, all you do is click on the new watch list button right here. You can name it whatever you'd like to name it, and then start adding your favorite stocks. I'm going to go ahead and click on the paper money tab right here, and that way we can start building a new playlist. And all you do is select a name, and we can just call it new watch list. Hit save. To add a stock to this watch list, you're just going to go up right here, and then let's just say we like Apple, so we're going to type in AAPL. Once you have the Apple stock right here, you're just going to click add to watch list, and from here you're going to select the new watch list that we just created, and it's going to go ahead and add it to the watch list. So from here, you're going to click on the drop down and select the new watch list that we just created, and you're going to see your symbol right here. Once your symbol's in the watch list, you can go through all the various stats here for that symbol. So by default, you have closed, current market price, market percent change, volume, bid and ask price, implied volatility, 52-week low, 52-week high. Now you can click over to this wheel right here, and look at all the various other selections that you can add to this. So again, on the left, selected in red are all the default columns. Everything in green are all the selections available to you if you'd like to add that to the watch list window. I'm going to go ahead and X this out. Also, if you would prefer to see one column before the other, you can move the columns around and adjust it to your liking. Next, I'm going to show you how to buy stocks in ThinkorSwim Web. So once you have your favorite stock pulled up, all you're going to do is come here, click on the buy button, and it's going to open a ticket at the bottom of this page. So by default, we have 100 right here. You can go ahead and update that to as many shares you'd like to buy. So let's go ahead and update that to 10. Here you have the bid price and the ask price and the mid price. Now, depending on the price you like, which is the mid price or the bid price, go ahead and update this right here. You can click on the bid or you can click on the mid price and it'll update the ticket to that price. Choose your order type. I generally like to place limit orders, so I'm going to go ahead and select limit, and then your selection of if you like to leave the order open for the entire day or good till canceled, which means that the order is going to stay open until you cancel it. And we also have some options for extended hours. Once you're satisfied with the order ticket, go ahead and click the review button and then verify all the information down here. At the bottom of the page, this shows you the actual cost of buying the number of shares of your stock, a resulting buying power of the stock. Buying power effect, again, if you have a margin account, this shows you how much of the buying power will get reduced by placing this order once it's filled. And then you also have resulting buying power for options. So all you have to do now is to hit the send button to submit your order. And there you go. And just like that, we've bought 10 shares of Apple now at a price of $195.27. You can also go over to the positions tab right after placing the order and make sure that it actually got filled. So as we can see, our order did not get filled. Let's click on the activity tab and see, as you can see that it's still working on the order. So if we don't want to wait and go ahead and just get the order filled, we're just going to click here and click on the edit order and update our price to the ask price and hit review and send. So next we're going to learn how to place option trades within the ThinkorSwim web platform. So to do that, go ahead and pull up your favorite stock. Next, go ahead and select the options contract that you're interested in. So let's just say we go ahead and click on the June 27th, 2025 options, which is 35 days out from today. On the left-hand side of the screen are the call options. On the right-hand side of the screen are the put options. In the middle of the page is the strike price of the contract. And then you have additional selections right here, which is volume, open interest, delta, probability of in the money, and then if you hover over, I also have IV and theta. Now, you can go ahead and update these selections to the columns that you'd like to see by just clicking on this wheel sign right here. The ones in red are the ones that are selected at the moment, and then you have additional columns here that you can add. So you can go ahead and add any additional columns you like from the selections here. Let's say I want to go ahead and purchase this 205 strike options contract. I can go ahead and click on the ask right here. It's going to open a ticket, and then you can update the number of contracts right here. So let's just say we go ahead and leave it to 10 contracts. You can make sure that it's the correct selection again for June 27th, which is 35 days out, the strike price 205, and then select the price that you're willing to pay for this options contract. And you have the bid of 415, you have the ask of 430, or you can go with the mid price, whatever that is, 425. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at ask and then hit review and go ahead and submit the order. So that's how you buy options in the ThinkorSwim platform. Now, the other way you can also put in a ticket to buy options within ThinkorSwim web is to click on this options trade window right here. And this takes you straight to the ticket. Now, this is of benefit if you want to bypass the options chain. But in this case, you also have to know exactly which options contract you want to go ahead with and what strike price. So if you already know what strike price you're going to go ahead with and what options contract for what date, then you can just simply click on the options trade, go ahead and update the criteria to your choice, and then hit review and submit. Next, if you come back to the trade window right here and scroll down, this chart on the right shows you your profit and loss profile. For some reason, because I'm recording this after hours, my orders didn't get filled. But this chart still shows you how to check your P&L if you're in an open position for any stock. If you look at this green shaded area, this shows you that you're going to be in the profit as long as the stock price continues to remain in this section right here. As soon as the stock moves in this red section, that means that your position has turned negative. And this top left section right here shows you your P&L as you move your cursor and update the stock price. Last but not least, we're going to click on the charts, and here you can look at the charts for your favorite stock. Now, I have some technical analysis tools set up on this chart. So you're going to see the Bollinger Bands and the simple moving average, the 50-day, the 100-day, and the 200-day moving average, which are all these colored lines right here. You also have the RSI down here and the MACD. You can simply click on the studies and choose all the studies that you'd like to add on the chart. Or if you'd like to draw something on the chart, you can choose from these selections right here. If you click on this first drop down, you can select the duration of the chart you'd like to view. And for the second selection, you can choose if you want a one-day view or a weekly view. Then there's some additional settings right here, which you can choose if you want to see the extended hours, if you want to see alerts, if you want to see your working orders, price, charts high and low, earnings, dividends, and so on. You also have some additional selections here for active trader, level 2, and time and sales. There's also a scan feature right here. And with the scan feature, you can create a scanner to scan your favorite stocks with the criteria selecting these filters. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything useful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share your feedback below with any comments or thoughts. I'll see you in the next one.